Hello, Master Corey Russell. This is a game I played. It's a friend who's an expert. Um, it's like game 30. And this is a pretty good game where my king gets in the middle of the board, even though my opponent has quite a few pieces. It was pretty complex. So, anyways, let's go ahead and see what happened here. I was white here. I was trying to go to King Queen's Gambit. Whoops, not that. Here. Opponent plays the opening called the Tirage. So I went a pawn, but let's just have conversation in this case. If I castle king side is equal. Now it's better because of course I'm pawn up in an endgame, which is a different situation. Here, took the pawn. Got rid of the bishop somehow. Taking my pawn. This is useful because I don't want him playing a5 and like knight a5 and stuff. It'd get, or even rook a5. It would get pragmatic, so it's very helpful to keep that pawn there. He takes my knight. Got the central square. Takes his pawn. Let's attack his pawn. Indirectly defends it. This is like, it stops rook c8, it stops knight f5, and once I move my rook, my knight will no longer be pinned. Rook on h1, I won't be pinned anymore. Sorry about that. Notification. Okay. Anyways, back. What were we saying? So yeah, bishop 3 takes a pawn, and only a good way to defend it actually is rook a1. First gives an x-clown, but really it's the only move. So this wasn't so hot because I mean I wanted to do Rick's move anyways, so it's nice that you give me a tempo. I appreciate that. Kind of need to take here, so I did. I knew knight g5, I'm better. I don't know why I didn't do that. It's like a really good move. I beat here, but it doesn't quite work because he has this. And then he has this, which is a really good move, actually. So I got tricky. I don't know if it's going to help me, but I tried it. I thought I could like this, but Ricky 8, and then here, and he's clearly doing great here. So that was a mistake. Played this. Oh, okay. I can attack you again and attack the pawn. First is ever helpful. This is white is pushing. I don't even know what that means, but that's what it said. So I'm getting my king back. That's a good move because I have to do knight take. See, I can't do rook take because it's fork, right? So I can't do that. So I have to do knight take. But this does get my knight out of play for a bit. And this is a really good move because if I do the move I want to do, I want to play here, but you can then do this. See, I don't want that, of course. So I play king 4 because then it's not a check. If he does it then, now I can do rook d1. So that's the difference. Yep, yeah, king 4. Now I'm okay. Let's trade some rooks. No, I'll check you. Okay, I'll run away. Takes up on. This defensive pawn gets back in the game. No problem. Get rook in the game. Peter says I'm winning, but this is still a pretty tricky win here. That's nasty move because it's possibly 93 in some lines. So it's getting a little tricky for white, actually. That was a good move too. So you know what? Let's just check that. Oh, it does allow a check. Now this is critical. Take a moment and see if you can see. Where should I go? I can go to G1, H1, or H3. Which is the right square? If you said King H1, you're right. Of course, it's not King E1 because I know if you check works on Rook, so definitely not that. And of course, not here either because check and check, and then he wins my Rook. Might even mate me possibly. So, anyways, the only move is King H1. And of course, he gets to take. Here, he had a good move he missed. He should have played knight here. And I'd pretty much have to take here. And then his rook is in pretty good. So, he should have done that. He tried this. This is a good move. Reason's good move is it hits his d-pawn with tempo. And it sets up... Oh, right, he didn't do it, actually. He did this. Sets up this. So now the pressure on my knight is gone, which is what I needed. I gotta be careful. I gotta be real careful. If I'm not careful, I can get mated. So I'm trying to make some squares to my king, and I'm also trying to prevent like g4, which will get me in a kind of a king in a bind. So I played h3 to avoid that situation. Go to the 7th, yeah. So I get my king closer. This is helpful because then now he can't move the knight. His knights are kind of married, right? If he moves the d knight, I'll win the f knight. Just kind of restrains them. Plus, it won't be checked either if not the back rank. So let's see that thing. Take this pawn. Of course, he defended, actually. I attacked. I tried to attack. But just some simple move. That's a good move. Kind of doesn't give me anything, really. So, okay, let's go back. I want to go knight c4, but so I'm kind of looking for opportunity. I'd like to do knight f5 too. I can, but of course I can't at the moment. Just kind of keep my options open. I don't have to hurry. Check knight. So here I'm like, you know what? If I can just trade a knight, that would help my situation tremendously. So I tried knight f1. That was a good move. Knight. So I know I need a trade, and this time he can't stop it because he can't move f3 knight. I mean, unless he captures my knight, because then I'll take the knight in d4. So finally, I can trade a knight, and a trading knight would really make the situation a little bit easier. And of course, I take the central knight, right? Not the knight on the side. Now I say, okay, now that a knight's traded, it's a different situation. Now I can go chase that a pawn. Before I didn't have time. The knights were causing threats and stuff. But now with one knight gone, the threats are less, and I actually get time for that now. which I didn't before. This is a waiting move. Go to spawn. Next one 8, which is fine with me because okay. Yeah, let's get rid of these knights here. Go back to my safe square. Takes pawn, takes that pawn, and then killer move, rook e5. It's a killer because if you trade rooks, it's just a lost endgame, right? Because in fact, is c too far away? Is this king too far away? It might be too far away. Oh, you know what? It is actually if I do this. Yeah, it is too far away if I do that. Yeah. So it's king too far away, so he can't trade. Can't trade. But if it goes like this, check. And you can see he's 3 pawns down. So, or yeah, 3 pawns down. Plus I got 2 passwords. So anyway, it's hopeless, so he resigned. So I hope you guys enjoyed that game, and I will see you guys next time.